Greetings, my people, from the By His Blood Ministries. This is Minister G.L. Harden, and I wanted to talk to you about the new year and making this new year the best year of your life. As we know from what we're seeing on national news, unfortunately, so many different calamities and so many different cases of police brutality. There's also bad weather, storms, and flooding all across the U.S. And then there's also tragedy over in Africa. And here abroad in the U.S., we're having different organizations coming up. The Black Lives Matter to be one of the most recent organization. We have the feminist movement that's happening, the LGBT movement, and also the Black Panthers. You know, there's a ton of different organizations that are really fighting for their stance in whatever the case may be. Well, that's division, and that is a trick of the enemy. The fact that you have all these organizations I mentioned, and more, even more so, that are jockeying for position, so to speak, trying to find their place or get their piece of the pie. And there's no piece of the pie. There's the whole pie. God didn't create one group of people. He created everything out of oneness. Everything on this planet, every human being that has ever been created on this planet came through one woman in Africa. That's it. These are the facts, and that's what it is. And yet, through all of this greatness of God, here we have a people running around Asia, from Asia to the Middle East, the African coast, Caribbeans, and everybody's claiming to be something different other than God's child first and foremost. I'm Jamaican. I'm Trinidad. I'm Irish. I'm Jewish. I'm a member of the LGBT. I'm a member of the Black Panther Party. I'm a member of the Black Lives Matter, and so on and so on. And while you're doing all of this, you keep asking yourself why the global elites are still in power. The 1% is still ruling the 99. It's quite simple. Because you're not on the path of righteousness. If we would rise up as one, very simple, as one, dropping all your titles, Islam, feminist, Black Panther, Black Power, Black Lives Matter, LGBT. If you, for one season, drop that and turn and look at the world for what it is and how it divides the people from God's plan and God's purpose for your life. And many people I see on social media are saying, well, I've been a good person. I've done everything right, and why haven't God blessed me? That's the problem. You're looking at your situation instead of looking at the promises and the ultimate plan of God's. People are saying to each other, just worry about you, just worry about you. That's another way of saying, hey, I got my thing over here going good for me and my family. Don't mess it up by stirring up all this mess and getting these global elites afraid. If you are a true follower, a believer of Christ, everywhere he went, he was disrupting things. He was setting the atmosphere. He didn't sit there and just comply with everything. He didn't allow the Pharisees to walk around and make laws and say stuff and do and well, I'm gonna be quiet because that's man's law. No. If it was out of the will of God, that's when he spoke up. That's when he spoke up, people. He didn't walk by and didn't say anything. When he was healing in the synagogue on the Sabbath day, he didn't say, well, I ain't supposed to be doing this because it's Sabbath day. No, because somebody was in a need. And he fulfilled that need. And until you understand and understand that you are a one people here to do one purpose, one thing. You had a basic assignment. Subdue the earth and multiply. And you got all these things going on. You got the abortion clinics going on, killing lives. You have a system that was set up by white supremacy and global elites, killing lives. You have a school system that fails young black boys every day, killing lives. And yet nobody is standing up for righteousness and for the things of God. You are a stiff-necked, scattered people, fulfilling your own pleasures and desires. And we got to get back, man. We have to get back to oneness. People are asking the question, why we can't have another Marcus Garvey, why we couldn't have another Wilmington or Tulsa, Oklahoma, because you are a stiff-necked, divided people now. And no longer is God the center of anything that you do. Now it's I'm doing me. And what the heck is I'm doing me? Let's get back to the things of God. Let's put aside all of our personal preferences, our agendas. Let's not get overly excited or emotional about what we see, because this is the enemy. You see, what people don't understand, you're posting all this thing on Facebook about what the government is doing. They doing their job. They are evil. So they doing exactly what they're supposed to do. The question is, what are you going to do? And when? Again, this is Minister G.R. Harden. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you share this message with each other and begin to heal with a renewed mind and spirit. Peace and God bless.